Who is biased and why does he want to wreck my ship? Hi everybody, it's Nikki. 안녕하세요. 저는 Nikki입니다. Welcome back to another beginner's guide to K-pop. Today we again dive a little deeper into the world of fandoms and the sentences, phrases, words used within. So, my first word for you is bias. What is a bias? You can pretty much explain it by the way of your absolute or your favorite member or members of a group. For me, my biases are Johnny and Taeyong in NCT. However, there's also your UB, your ultimate bias, which is really that member of the group that can never be dethroned, or in theory at least, where it's really your absolute favorite member of that group. For me in NCT, that would be Johnny. But of course, there's multiple groups, and there's also groups that have a large number of members, such as 17, NCT. So it can get kind of tricky of figuring out who is your favorite member, or who do you want to put on that little pedestal of UB. Well, there's also a word for all these other members that are trying to get onto that podium or take away the bias status of your other favorite members. And those are called bias wreckers. Again, for NCT, in my case, that would be Jaehan, Yuta, Dooyoung. We can stop there, I think. But that's also for every other group. Of course, BTS has less number of members, but my favorite in BTS is Jimin. But then you have V, that's kind of the bias wrecker, or also Suga, who kind of tries to kick Jimin off that little throne. So again, a bias is your favorite member or members. Your UB, your ultimate bias, is your absolute favorite member of the group. And then you have your bias wreckers who are trying to come and steal the little crown of your bias's head. That's the best way to explain it, I think. Within fandoms, you have ships. What are ships? Ships are pretty much, you can say, relationships or friendships, like members that you kind of think that you like the most together in a way. I think that's really the best way to explain it. Like two members that you think are awesome together, or you just think they have like the best kind of a relationship or friendship going on. So again, that literally happens in every group. In NCT, the most favorite ship I think might be Yuwin, Yuta and Winwin, or Tae-ten, Taeyong and Ten. Of course, Monster X also has ships such as Chunky, which is I.am and Kihyun. Or in iKON, there's loads of ships as well, such as Double B, which is B.I and Bobby. In BTS, you have Taekook, which of course is, you guessed it, Taeyong and Jungkook. If you don't know who Taeyong is, that's actually V. That's V's real name. In a later episode, we kind of talk about the difference between stage names and their real names and explain kind of the reasons why. But that's not what we're here today. Liners is also something people kind of get confused about. Liners basically means a set of people that were born in the same year, such as 00 liners, which are all born in 2000, or 97 liners, who are all born in 1997. I'm an 89 liner because I was born in 1989. That's right. So liner just means that person is born in such and such year. And then within the group, you usually have multiple people that are born in the same year, which then are called 97 liners, 00 liners, something like that. In every group, you have different positions. of course. You have your dance line, you have your vocal line, but there's also the visual line, the unofficial line. And that's pretty much the guy that looks the best in a way. And Key from SHINee has said before that he is the visual of SHINee itself.
My position is not singing. Face, visual.
Next week, we're going to look into variety shows and certain things members have to do or idols have to do within these variety shows. And we will also see to what great lengths Key goes to not having to do aegyo. So stay tuned for the next week of Beginner's Guide to K-pop. I love you so much. 사랑해. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All my social media is down below. As always, Twitter, Instagram, and my website. Again, I love you. 사랑해. Bye-bye. 안녕. Looking to learn even more about K-pop? Check out more Beginner's Guide to K-pop up top. Want the latest K-pop news? Check out K-pop News Flash below.